Hey guys, I'm back again with another review. This one will be Arrow, Season 5, Episode 8, Invasion. This was the this is the third part of the crossover. In this episode, this one was the um, Arrow's 100th episode. So in this one, this was basically more of um, a special for Arrow. So in this one, the Dominators have already taken Oliver, Ray, Diggle, Sarah, and Thea, and they are in this state of what is it? State of peril, or not peril, but stasis. And they're all trapped in this little alternate reality, and so we go through we kind of we get little flashes, or the characters, each of them get flashes of themselves. So Oliver kind of wakes up where he wakes up to a life where he wasn't on the Queen's Gambit, the ship that went down. And so he goes to he meets the Green Arrow, which is actually Diggle in that little universe or life, and he tries to find him, and he does, and he tells Diggle that, I think you used to be my bodyguard, and he discovers that there's a Diggle and him discover that there's a place that's not really there, that's not really supposed to be there. So it's interesting. Then they find out that the Dominators have taken them, and the Dominators are trying to not take they're trying to keep them away. Trying to keep them away. There's a what is it? They kind of the Dominators kind of what is it? They kind of do safety precautions or safety measures to keep them away. Sarah, which one of them was Deathstroke. So it was Deathstroke versus Oliver and Diggle, and then Sarah comes in and saves them. So then she finds out, how did I learn Kung Fu? It wasn't really that, but it was like uh, something from the Nana Baba, from the League of Assassins, and so that was interesting. They also tell Ray, and then they also tell Thea. They did some comic book Easter eggs where Black Canary, which is Diana Laurel Lance, where they actually did have a comic book Easter egg, which was the between the wedding between Black Canary and Green Arrow, which was really good. I thought that was really interesting. The team, they actually they were actually doing they were actually trying to find the Oliver, Thea, Ray, Diggle, and Sarah. So they were it was Cisco and the rest of the team. They all discovered. They all wanted to find out where they were. So Cisco did vibing with Oliver's ship bow, and then that's how they found him, and that was really early in the episode. And so he told them that that it was all tech. So Felicity said some stuff like tech, and then she said, and then he said, yes, Felicity, it's all tech, it's aliens. And then, but they were able to track it. So by using by taking a piece of the Dominator's ship that crash landed on in Central City, they were able to do that. So now that that's done, they were able to do that. There was so then they tried to re-engineer the alien tech by putting some human tech into it, but they weren't successful. So they had to call in Supergirl and Flash because they needed a regulator, but someone had taken it. So they needed Supergirl and Flash to fight them. So that was part of the episode as well. They then it was back to Oliver's reality, and then they told that's when they told Felicity, or that's when they told Thea and Ray that they weren't in a different reality. So they also so then they had to fight Ray and Diggle had to fight the Mirakuru villains from season 2. Sarah had to fight Damian Dark. Oliver fought Deathstroke, and Thea had to fight Malcolm Merlin, and so that was a good. And the reason why they had to fight them was because of the Dominators. That it was like a safety precaution, safety measure to get them out. So then they fought them, and they got out through a building that was owned by was owned by uh, um, Felicity, and so they got through it. So they got out by getting through going through that building. So then they had to fight their way through the Dominators, and so then they had to call the team had to call in the Legends to fight them, to find them and get them out. So then they found out that Wave found out that they were talking about some weapon, and for the Legends, the legend, the Dominators that they had. Anyway, that was a good episode. I liked it. And so it'll be next episode, or the next time I'll do it will be the Legends crossover part. Talk to you guys later.